The breed I'd like to talk to you about today is the English Springer Spaniel. It's one of my favourite breeds. I've got a personal history of owning them. So a really fun little dog. Now, if you are going to consider getting a pedigree puppy rather than rehoming, a crossbreed or taking on a crossbreed, then it's important, as always, to make sure you're familiar with the breed. So the English Springer Spaniel is a really active, happy breed, and it's becoming increasingly popular as a family dog. Now, they tend to live around about 10 plus years, and they're extremely active. So the Kennel Club would recommend that they get at least 2 hours of exercise a day, and even after that, they'll probably still be running around your house. They are very energetic, so worthwhile only taking them on if you have time to put to exercising them. And here we've got someone who owns a Springer Spaniel telling you a little bit about what they're like.
Sammy is 9.5 months old. We've had him since he was 5.5 months. He has a 20-minute run in the morning, a 10-15 minute run at lunchtime, and then another walk in the evening. We've got a 7-year-old boy and he's absolutely great with him. He loves kids, he loves people, and he's getting much better with other dogs, aren't you? So we got him at 5.5 months and he was kennelled and he hadn't been socialised, so it's taken a little while. But he's getting much better. He's a good boy.
Now, the Springer Spaniel is usually a remarkably healthy breed of dog. There isn't a lot that goes wrong with them. Because they are so energetic, I suppose potentially you could have behavioural issues because they do need time to exercise. And sometimes they get really excited, they're very happy. And sometimes we see ones, especially younger dogs, that can wee a little bit when they're really excited. So just factor that in too. Behaviourally speaking, we don't see too many issues with them other than the excitability. You get the odd nervous one, but they tend to be a very well-adjusted breed of dog, and they do make an excellent family pet. Health-wise, as I say, there's not too much that goes wrong with them. If you're getting a pedigree dog, there are a couple of tests that your breeder may have done. So there is a test for an eye disease, there is a test for a condition that causes kind of muscle signs and exercise intolerance, and there is a test for a condition that causes neurological signs. So if they've had those tests and the parents are clean, then fantastic. Now, the only other thing that I would talk about when we're talking about Spaniels is the docking issue. So historically, it was a breed that was pretty much always docked. However, in this country and other countries like Wales, Scotland, etc., docking is now illegal routinely. So a lot of these dogs aren't docked. Now, they still can be, as long as they've gone through the necessary requirements. So they need to have paperwork to show that the vet has docked them and that they've seen that there's a chance they could have gone to maybe a working background, and they also need to be microchipped at quite a young age if they've been docked too. So if you're taking on a puppy from a breeder and it has been docked, then please make sure they come with the appropriate paperwork to say that they've been done legally, and make sure that they're microchipped, or if not, you get them microchipped before 3 months of age. Otherwise you could have an illegally docked dog. But all in all, the Springer Spaniel is one of my all-time favourite breeds, and if it's one you're looking at, then I'd urge you to consider it. But as always, make sure that they are right for you.